Donald Trump won the race fair and square, I think.
But if he pardons them, that sort of implies that they did something wrong.
Your wife, Hillary Clinton, she apparently is on Cash Patel's list.
But they got a problem with her because first she didn't do anything wrong. I guess if Cash Patel was determined to make one up, he could do it.
Oh man, the spew. Yes, indeed. The spew, you guys. Shout out to them beautiful patriots around the world, my brothers and sisters. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life. Y'all can see what we got today, man. I don't even got to do a lot of talking. Just gonna jump straight into this, man. But we got the ladies on the spew. Cackling Hens, we are back, man. And they got a special guest. Old Island Bill. They done got Bill off the island. But hey, he had some moments on here, man. I'm telling y'all, he had some moments on here, man. And he also played a huge part of us winning this election cycle as well. You know, they got Bill out of retirement, got him off the island, and then he went out there campaigning for Republicans. Y'all remember? Do we got to stop and show the clip? Let's stop and show the clip real quick. Yeah. Pull the clip up. You know, he was out there campaigning for Trump, the Republicans, and exposed the Democrats' border. Yeah. Lincoln Riley would have never happened. It came out of his own mouth. Let's play that clip. Here's that clip right here. This famous viral clip. Yeah, I know a lot of y'all remember this. Let's go down memory lane. And they ran this ad, this on the Trump on Trump ads as well too. You know, I tell you, man, there's a lot of them Democrats, man, that played a huge part in this win for Trump. Oh yeah.
Georgia, not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted, and that doesn't happen, and America...
Yeah, that right there, y'all. And as we know, and as y'all all know, Kamala, she wasn't happy with Bill after this went viral around the world. Everybody was posting this clip. Y'all remember this was a couple weeks ago, months ago, about 2 or 3 months ago, 2 months ago. You know, we had a good time with this one right here. This viral clip right here. Thank you, Bill. We appreciate you. Got you off the island, didn't we? We got you off the island, Bill. Got you out of retirement. You made President Trump smile with this one, Bill. And the Republicans. And a lot of us Americans. You made us smile, Bill. We appreciate you. Let's get back to this. These ladies on the spew with old Island Bill. Yeah, y'all heard it. The spew. That's the name of it, the spew. You know, they're the reason why we won. You know, what comes out their mouths, the hatred, their derangement, out of touch with reality. You know, some pathetic, sick stuff, man. There is some that talk sense, and they have MAGA running through their bloodstream now, and there's just fights left and right, crying, meltdowns. They cry racism, play the victim, you know, insult people. It's just a disgusting show. But shows like this on, you know, the spew is one of the reasons why we won so big. Yeah, too big to rig, baby. Shout out to the spew. Let's check this out, man. They got Bill Clinton on this bad boy.
Former President Bill Clinton has not stopped working since he left the White House 24 years ago. He's traveling the world to take on global issues through the Clinton Foundation and traveling the country as a political spouse and surrogate. Now he's taking you along for the ride in his new best-selling book, Citizen: My Life After the White House. And we are so honored and pleased to welcome our 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yes, you are popular.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Everybody ought to be popular somewhere.
Not everybody who comes here is, but you are.
So, Joe, you have the...
I remember that viral clip of Bill walking into that McDonald's and they said, "Oh, Biden." That was funny, man. Anyways, I know y'all don't care. I'm just saying. Everybody seen that viral clip though. When he walked inside that McDonald's and the manager and everybody thought he was Joe Biden.
I do, and it's great to see you, especially since we've been trying to process the results of this election. In the book you write that after your wife Hillary.
A whole month later, and Joy says out loud, we're just still trying to process the result of this election.
When she lost to Donald Trump in 2016, you had outbursts of rage and you didn't sleep for years, 2 years. Me either. I still can't sleep.
I was gonna say, you should call Joy. She was awake too.
Call me up. So how are you sleeping now?
Pop you some melatonins, Joy. Get you some of that Benadryl. That's what I say.
Them Patriots know about that Benadryl. Yeah, take 2 of them Benadryl. You don't know where you at. You wake up on next Friday. Pop you 2 of them Benadryl, Joy.
What's going to happen now?
I'm sleeping better now because I did everything I could for the alternative.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I also think it's important for everybody to just take a deep breath and say, unlike in 2016, there was no outside influence like the FBI director interfering at the last moment in violation of 70 years of policy that changed 5% overnight. In my lifetime, I've never seen a poll change 5% overnight. So anybody that says that he didn't give Trump the election, needs a
Think about it again.
Yeah. But this time, Donald Trump won the race fair and square, I think.
What do you mean you think?
Well, I mean, I'm not like him. I have to have proof, some evidence to make a charge. So as far as I know, he won it. And there are a lot of reasons why.
He said what he said, man. And you see how these ladies, they just look for the littlest things, man. They just want something.
Yeah.
And look, I grew up in Trump country. And my native state, Arkansas, moved as far to the right from 2008 through 2016 as any country, any state in the country. And they had these great little, the Trump people had these great little Facebook clubs that had answers to what all our friends were saying to them in the campaigns. So these are hard-fought campaigns, and the people on both sides care a lot about politics, and there's a lot more of this going on in rural America than you may think, where people are discussing these issues in a very sophisticated way, and why they look at it the way they do. So I think what we have to do is to observe a peaceful transfer of power, stand up for what we believe, and work together when we can.
Absolutely.
I do not think we should just be jamming them, even though
we don't know.
They do that to us a lot. I think it's a mistake.
Well, Mr. President, I want to ask you, Donald Trump was in part elected this time around by getting some of your original base. The base that propelled you to win victory twice was working class voters, very much the backbone of America. And over the last 20 years, we've seen a lot of those shift to the Republican side. What do you attribute this to, and what do Democrats need to do to try to get the working class coalition back?
Well, I think part of it is cultural. That is, all over the world, people that live in rural areas are more conservative. I remember, I'll never forget, when I got out of office, the Chinese government asked my foundation to come work on AIDS. And they said, look, the Chinese people still like you. You came here and you made an outreach to us, and the rural people are scared of AIDS. So we want you to go out there where the rates are high and be televised, playing with kids on the floor, eating dinner with their parents, doing these things, and give them a chance to adjust to this. So I said, okay, I'll try. And there's a lot of that here. And I see it every time I go home. We just went back to Arkansas because we had the 20th anniversary of the opening of my library. And the people that were with me 32 years ago when I started Can't believe that. They're still there.
Yeah.
But the world moves on, and things that once made sense to people don't anymore, and things that should make sense don't anymore. And we need to quit screaming at each other and listen to each other.
Yeah.
We need to have a serious conversation about these things. And I think one of the things that Democrats sometimes do is give up on too many people because the demographics say they're not going to be for us.
I don't know them ladies caught on to what he was saying, but he talking directly to y'all. He coming after y'all. Y'all on there, back and forth, screaming at each other, crying, saying the most ridiculous things, completely out of touch. He just admitted why y'all lost. And most likely why you're going to continue to lose.
Well, that may be, but if you don't deal with something that's controversial just because you don't want to hear it, that's like an insult to voters.
Yeah.
Right.
Agreed.
And I think, I tell everyone, this is my pink elephant in the living room story. If Whoopi and I have been friends for years. So suppose Whoopi goes and redoes her living room. And I get invited to come see it. And I know it's going to be nice. And I walk in, and sure enough, it's really pretty. Except that in the corner, there's a beautiful round couch, and standing behind the couch is a pink elephant. Now, if I stay there with her for 2 hours, and I drink her coffee, and maybe we'll have something else to drink, and we have a good time, but I never mention the pink elephant, what's going to happen when I walk out of the room?
Yeah.
She's going to think, I thought that guy was my friend. I thought he cared about me. If he had really cared about me, we'd have talked about why in the living daylights I got this pink elephant in the room, right?
I like the sound of the pink elephant.
I'm telling you, this is a big problem for people who aren't comfortable with these kind of conversations. And we're always going to have differences. And we are very narrowly divided now on many things. But I think you shouldn't run away from the tough ones. You should turn into them.
Yeah.
And I think it will help bring us back together. I may be wrong, but that's what I think.
Yeah, saying that on the spew. Yeah. And all those ladies could do was agree. Yeah.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah.
How was that island? Yeah. You're right. We'll win next go round. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just can't make this stuff up, man. But I can't wait to get into this next one, man. But he said it. Trump won. He did everything he needed to do. Y'all ran a terrible campaign. Stop crying. Stop screaming at each other. Get over it. Let's see what they do next. Boy. But we want to thank the spew, Bill Clinton, a lot of people that played a huge part in this win, man. Viral clips, and they ran the people that we just heard from. I think every last one of them had a part in a Trump ad. Yeah. Because the hatred, the negativity, Trump bad, threat to democracy, Hitler, he's this, he's that, this, that, it didn't work. Bill knows it didn't work. He even said that does not work. So, and you heard him. He says now he can sleep. Bill says now I can sleep. He says now he can sleep. Yeah. I wonder why Bill can all of a sudden sleep. Yeah. Bill says now he can go to sleep peacefully now. We want to thank you, Bill. But we got to get into this next one, man. Let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. We're going to continue to have fun, keep it real. And yeah, I know a lot of y'all say, Rick, why do you use the spew? Y'all got to stop promoting using the spew. Look, the spew is a big part of the reason why we won, man. No matter how you like it, and I told y'all this almost a year ago. This show is going to be one of the biggest reasons why we win. And even other platforms, other fake news, you know, the bias, the hatred, you know, and it all just started happening, especially those last 2 months, you know, last 2 or 3 weeks. We're trash. We're this, we're that. Joe Biden came out on a Zoom call. Don't know where he's at, even at. We're garbage. Just piss everybody off. Everything happens for a reason, man.